describe in this little story. Yet, cigarettes are legal and I'm a criminal for using cannabis. There is no logic to this shite. It just isn't. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to walk for a walk I go. I can't walk. I have motor neuron disease. I've not been able to walk for months. But I got into and out of my brother's car on Monday night and I walked into the corner house for a few pints. Going to the toilet is now the governing factor in my life. First question I've asked if we're invited out by friends, can I get to the loo? Well, not this week. I can walk to the loo. No, I didn't pray. I don't have any belief in gods or miracles. I ate hash, cannabis biscuit last Wednesday. In my usual over-the-top fashion, I ate the whole thing and off I went. I was watching the panel and when the crime writer came on, bing! His head expanded and the conversation was taking place underwater. Blub, blub. Then I flexed my left leg, bent it. The muscles in my left leg have been without power for 9 months, so I thought I would go for a little walk around the room. And I did. When I woke up next morning, I remembered, but I was on hash. I'm not so sure about the reality of the memory. I mean, the guy's head expanding on the telly, come on. So I said nothing to Lizzie Mack. Thursday evening, I had half a hash chocolate chip cookie and asked Liz to stay with me. 2 hours later, I asked, please tell me you can see my leg moving. Poor Liz nearly jumped out of her skin with excitement. So I got up and I walked out of the bedroom into the hall and into the kitchen, albeit badly, dragging my left leg. But no wheelchair, no stick, no clinging onto walls, nothing to keep me upright. Nothing. I very badly, independently walked to the kitchen saying to Liz, please tell me you can see this. I am walking still. Badly, but walking. Yeah, I can get about. Now this is no cure.
Go on, man!
It is just that the cannabis has relaxed my muscles and taken away the pain. No idea how long this will last, but Jesus, am I going to enjoy it while I can. Isn't it interesting though? I'm a mental health campaigner for the last 10 years. Isn't it interesting though that I've been fighting the influence of legal drugs as mind-altering and overprescribed for years. And now I find an illegal drug that actually helps, and the medical profession, with one great exception, appear to have no interest or advice. Studies, this is a quotation from one of my doctors. Studies have failed to confirm objective evidence for the beneficial effect of cannabinoids on spasticity in, for example, multiple sclerosis patients. However, improvement in subjective assessments of spasticity and other related symptoms has been very frequently reported by patients. This has led to some experts to question the sensitivity and validity of objective outcome instruments used in trials to date. End quote. Cannabinoids have been approved for spasticities in certain countries based on this evidence. There are discussions about it in Ireland, as far as I know, with regard to cancer patients, to ease pain and improve appetite. But even if that goes through, it will only be for cancer patients. How fucking stupid is that? They tell us that objective science-based research around cannabis does not hold up, but that subjective, people, evidence-based, people like me standing up very frequently brings relief to cancer and other patients. That's just the truth, and that's just the ignorance of ignorant science showing itself to be just that. rooted in convention and absolutely no ability to change. It's what's wrong with the whole health system in this country, not just this issue. But we're talking about an illegal drug here, and all the vested interests that want to keep it illegal. This is a huge industry, that's this whole thing about illegal drugs. I gave a speech in UCC recently around educated ignorance. When it comes to antidepressants and antipsychotic medication, it appears that objective, science-based evidence states wonderful results in the main, while subjective, people evidence-based is more and more stating huge harmful effects. But we're talking about legal drugs here, and all the vested interests that want to keep that way, keep it that way. Sure, I know nothing, except that I'm a criminal now. But I'm a walking criminal, and I might go on the run. Hi-ho, hi-ho. The reality of what's going on here, and I'll finish with this, is encompassed by a phone call I got last week from a lady whose husband is dying from motor neuron disease. And she is so afraid to go near anybody and ask them, can she get cannabis? Where could she get cannabis? For her husband, who is in chronic pain and who is dying. And she's warned her children all their lives, and they're young adults now, to stay away from this stuff. So she's ashamed to go and ask them for help, because they could get it for her within 20 minutes. Within 20 minutes. This stuff is everywhere, we might as well realise that. But it is an extraordinary indictment on the medical profession in this country that they will not engage in a meaningful way in this debate on behalf of their patients. And their duty is to their patients, not to the state, not to anybody else, but to their patients. And they should wake up to that reality. The medical profession is a disgrace in its attitude and what it's doing here. No doctor will talk to me about it. It's an outrage. I wish you well with this. But there's a lot of very young people around here, and you need to be warned that the danger, while it may not be in cannabis, but there is a grave danger in the dirty bastards who are selling cannabis illegally. There is a grave danger that we have pushed this into the underground of criminality, and you need to know what you're doing before you do it, the same as you would about drinking alcohol or anything else. So there's a warning to be given out around this as well. This is not as simple as it seems, and there are dangers here for people, and you need to be aware of that. And those of you that are leading this need to be responsible towards telling people that there is a dangerous side to this cannabis. And there is. And it is within the criminal element that control it in this country right now, because you don't know what's in it. And that's the thing. I don't know what's in the cannabis I'm getting. I have no idea from a medical point of view how much I should take, when I should take it, how often I should take it. So I'm doing everything on pure chance. And that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. But you young people, I'm looking at you. Fierce energy. Be warned, lads. There's a danger in this, and you need to be aware of that danger. You need to be responsible towards it, and you need to look after yourself. I wish you well. Take care.
Wow. Thank you, John. Well, if anybody needed proof that cannabis users are not criminals, we have it right here.